In another development, President Muhammadu Buhari has approved the conduct of the second peer review process of the African peer review mechanism. It is a self-assessment exercise on the country aimed at ascertaining the progress made in governance and socio-economic development. The special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Femi Adesina, announced this while briefing journalists after the meeting of the Federal Executive Council. State House correspondent Anamusambo again reports.
The second peer review self-assessment exercise of the country to be conducted by Abuja, Nepal, APRM Nigeria has amongst other objectives of reinvigorating, rationalizing and institutionalizing the African peer review mechanism in governance reforms. This is aimed at appraising to what extent the national program of action is implemented, as well as making the review process more relevant to citizens' needs, more cost-effective and in tune with Agenda 2063 priorities and goals.
The President has granted the approval that that peer review report can be conducted on Nigeria.
The process is coming almost 11 years after the first peer review was conducted in 2008. As contained in the report, the second peer review will help the government to further analyze the gaps and provide solutions to some of the socio-economic challenges confronting Nigeria.
Nigeria has made progress in several areas and on several fronts. While 10 years ago, petroleum contributed more than 70%, even up to 90%. To our GDP, you will find that today petroleum contributes just about 45%, and non-oil products contribute about 55% to the Nigerian economy. So if Nigeria had been talking of diversification for 40, 50, 60 years, the economy can now be said to be diversified.
4 thematic areas are expected to be covered in the nation's self-assessment report process, including democracy and political governance, economic governance and management, corporate governance, and socio-economic development. From the State House, Adamu Sambo, NTA News.
Is intensifying campaign for the inclusion of sports as a core part of the school curriculum. The association seized the opportunity of this year's commemoration to take the advocacy to Funtaj International School, Abuja.
While talking to them, they were like, they don't really believe in sports so much, you know. So for me, I'm very, very happy that I can actually leave Germany to come to Abuja to talk to the students, to tell them about me, you know, that they can be whatsoever they want to be.
To mentor, you know, the students, to tell them that, for example, it is not a crime to combine sports with academics.
Beautiful there, and of course, it's back to you, Fatih, but I'm sure you're very much glad that Cristiano Ronaldo got 2 goals and his team, you know, qualified for the next round.
Well, I love sports so much, and I also like Ronaldo very, very much. So I'm really excited tonight. Thank you so much, buddy. So much sports update there. Well, this is where we draw the curtains on today's episode of News Extra. Don't forget to join the NTA to stand against rape and rapists. And that is sure the fastest and the surest way to become minister. I am Fatima Maruba. Enjoy the rest of your night.